And what is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another live stream. Good evening to all my friends in the east and west side of the United States, and good morning to everyone from the other side of the hemisphere. How's everyone doing? Tonight we'll not have the camera on. The reason why we will not have the camera on is a little bit of an experiment too, I would say. But not only, I also want to try how yeah, it's a little bit of an experiment, but it's mainly also because I'm not feeling that well, so I just don't want to show you my beautiful face like that. But I hope everyone is doing fantastic as usual. Pilot Krish, welcome aboard. Flight Surgeon, welcome aboard. Yeah, not gonna comment on that, but you already know my view. Captain Kate Pitterkin, welcome aboard. Upgeek, welcome aboard. And Mr. Dougal McTavish, good morning to you. It's kind of past your bedtime, but welcome aboard anyways, my friend. Today we're here in Lamezia Terme, in beautiful Lamezia Terme. If you haven't been to this side of Italy, I highly suggest you guys go. And this is Volotea Airbus A319 from ToLiss, with the BSS on pack and the CFM engines. What do you guys think? I mean, I think this livery is pretty, and especially with these lightning, we are flying like in real life time. Well, it's not real time, but this flight happened at this time of the day. It's actually a leg back to the base. I was thinking of doing, you know, Genova to Lamezia, Lamezia to Genova, but I thought that would be a bit too long. We just want to keep it nice and short. And then yeah, 272 win, I know. Yeah, it's election time in the United States, and I know a lot of guys are excited on both sides, and anxiety is pretty high now between both the parties. As always, the US always comes pretty close, right, on their race. But you know, wish the best for all candidates. And we just wait. I'm gonna wait till the vote till counted. So again, democracy is happening, like always. Is a good thing, no matter who wins. It's a very important day for any country, elections. So happy election day for all my friends in the United States. That being said, I think my frames are doing fantastic. I'm putting 60 FPS. I don't know how smooth is that for you guys. Is it nice and smooth? Are you guys getting any stutters or anything? How's the view? Let me guys know. By the way, this is a scenery that I've been working on. I haven't finished that yet. As a matter of fact, let me double check one thing I want to see. Runway follow terrains. Yeah, that's what happens when I put runway follow terrain. Unfortunately, this building, I can never get it. I did manage to, if I put it on like ground level, this building actually stays perfect. But it's not very visible, I'll tell you. But it is a problem. But I've been working on the conversion of these Lamezia Terme Lima India Charlie Alpha scenery from P3D to XP11. Ain't easy because some of these values are higher up because the mesh is different. This comes with the actual its own mesh. As you guys can see, this is technically underground. That's like where the railway station I think is, somewhere over there. But otherwise this scene is actually very well done. Really enjoyed this. The textures are really good and everything. Unfortunately, some of these things are floating, as you guys can see. Some of the signs, and I'm trying to work on that, but it takes some time to finish up to work on these things. But without further ado, I think we should hop in the cockpit and let's start flying to Genova, which is in northern Italy, and we'll be approaching the runway as an offset ILS approach. We'll see if we can do a circle to land, but probably the winds are actually giving us a straight in. But here we go, back into the cockpit. Up geek. Oh yeah, frames are pretty sweet. Yeah, well, once we get to Genova though, I'm gonna guarantee you guys the frames will take a huge dip. And that's because of the scenery that we have has a huge amount of objects, and that will impact our frames definitely. It's that's for sure. I'm gonna turn on some of the lights here quickly. Okay, and the reason why it's still a little bit dark during the daytime is I'm put daytime, but I know it's gonna be a bit dark now. There you go. Radio panel switches can come on now over here. There's 3 panels over here. We can turn them on here. The next thing we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna set squawk 1000. That's which is the pre-standard now in Europe. And get the PFD, MFD up a little bit. Oh, that's the wrong one. And then, yep. And then I'm gonna get a little bit of brightness here. Let's yeah, let's give it a little bit of the first office too. This one do not work over here on the ToLiss, but technically this is what we use to increase the brightness of the MCP panel over here. The other thing, nav lights are on, wing lights are on, so that the ground crew can expect a little bit of wings and, you know, be aware of the surroundings. It's a little bit dark. Emergency lights are on, seatbelt signs and the smoke signs are on. Alright, if you guys touch do you need, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. That will be greatly appreciated as always in our channel. Righty. Any idea what STEM stands for in the US aviation training? Like is it STEM as a Sierra Tango Echo Mike? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't think I heard that. It could be a strictly commercial, like actually is it I mean, the only STEM that I remember is like an acronym, but I don't know. Not really know about what STEM actually really means, man. If you know, if someone knows in the chat, please let us know. The reason why we don't really use very complicated acronyms, flying a Cessna 172 and Piper Seminole in real life, but yep, let's hop in here. Oh, let's do this. First off, there's a little bit of light here. Now, did I get the floodlights too? We did put the floodlight. I think we're good. Yeah, flight light. Yeah, that's max. Okay, great. Well, it's kind of daytime, so all right. Let's hop into the FMS. I'm gonna init page. Oops. We can load the flight plan actually from here probably. Oh, I need to delete some of these. Look at this. Look at how many. Got quite a bit. Flight plans of people. There you go. That one. We're gonna align the IRS, and we're gonna be Volotea, which is Victor Oscar Echo 1819. This flight is 1819. 1818 is the flight from Genova. Cost index for this flight, I think we put on SimBrief a little bit higher one. No, actually it's gonna be 5. Yeah, well, we're gonna put actually 80. Flight level 300, that should work. Okay, now let's get to the ToLiss big menu over here. Ground services, okay. Let me see. Okay, cargo. Today we're carrying 98 passengers. There you go. Cargo 00. Let me see, is the 0 fuel weight in the payload. Okay. If we want to keep a 50.6 0 fuel weight, well, let's make it a little bit. Let's increase it actually. 52.5. 52. There you go. Let's do that. Let's keep the same 0 fuel weight, and the amount of fuel that we need is 6.8. So 8.1 is actually pretty good. Let's maybe put 9. There we go. So that has been done. Come back to the chat here. Oh, it's scientific, technical, engineering, mathematics training. Okay. Yeah. No, I never heard about that. Neil J, welcome aboard. I got my joystick a couple days ago and I flew the the Radomir in Micro Flight 2020. Almost chopped his head off. How you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, my friend. Well, actually, I'm doing great. It's just not feeling 100% well. So recovering, social distancing, quarantining myself. Tomorrow we're gonna get tested, both me and Nick. so that's why the reason why we don't have the camera on, but it's also a little experiment I want to do. So flight plan, we're good over here. Yep. Let's do over here. We need to take these numbers over here. We can actually do this. There we go. That makes it much easier. Oh. There we go. So the numbers are 0 fuel weight. We're looking at 52.5, so 52.5 over here. Then forward slash, and the CG is 28.6, so we're gonna add 28.6 in here. Okay, 9 is the block, and we got what we need. Perfect. Double checking that we have the fuel in kilograms today. Yes, perfect. That's great. And actually can close this one here, and then can close this one back into go over here. There you go. Flight plan mode. We got the flight plan in. We actually don't need any departure from Lamezia. Departure runway. Well, we put runway 10. That's it. Oh, we do have some sit that we could use, but I prefer. Let me double check. So our first waypoint is Genova. If there's anything that will take us over Genova, we'll take it. No. It's very easy actually. We can also check from here. Airports and Lima India Charlie Alpha. Neil, how you doing, my friend? 10. And also, I want to remind you right now that's the beginning, so people are still around. We do have our Wings group flight coming up. Has been postponed now for some obvious reasons. First of all, there's across the pond also coming up, and just not everyone be able to be there. Me too, right? If I don't get better, I won't be able to do a group flight like that, especially stream it and have the energy for it. So so keep an eye on that, because we will give you an update. And Dougal, if you have a date already, since I have been off the chat a little bit, please let us know. So departure on got an overview over here. Okay, so the Genova, you can take the Upvar Genova 5 Romeo, but let's see if we do. Let me see. I think these are for the other runway. But what's the weather like? What's the weather look like over here? Condition 070, so it has to be that. Yeah. Genova, that's for run. No, that's not it. That's not what we can use. That's for runway 28. So we can't use the Genova, but we can probably find a way to get to Arpa, because that looks like it's doing a little cute little turn there. Arpa. Let me see. 21st. Okay. There you go. I like that one more. Upfar. We'll do the Upfar 7 Foxtrot to 7 Golf. 7 Foxtrot will be that 7 Golf. Upfar 7 Golf. So let's do that. Let's do the Upfar 7 Golf. Hello. Upfar 7 Golf. There we go. Perfect, and that has been inserted. We're gonna all come over here. Actually, wait a minute. And into Genova, we are expecting the arrival. Let me see. We are expecting what's planned for the Idona 2 Alpha for runway 28. So I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna come over here. Actually, LICA. Let's get some of these things out. Airport charts, definitely gonna get the airport charts. Well, we don't really need one, but Lima India Mike Juliet, Genova Sestri, runway 280, which is the one with that we need for this, and the arrival will be the Idona 2 Alpha. You guys see it before me? Let me know. Idona 2 Alpha. I saw it pretty quick, huh? Easy peasy. Okay, Idona 2 Alpha. There's gonna be over here Idona 2 Alpha. From Idona to Alpha is basically get us over here, but probably want to get to Genova or Sestri. Let me see. And then we're gonna go for the arrival approach. There you go. ILS Zulu, probably. It's not the Zulu. We'll take the other one. Yeah, we'll take the Zulu. So Jikut, basically we'll take from Jikut, we'll actually start this arc, and that's gonna give us a little offset approach. Okay, so the all right, perfect. Yeah, the localizer, as you can see, says over here offset localizer. It's not gonna take us straight to the runway, so we'll have to keep the minimum. We can go ahead and close the cabin doors and say that the boarding is complete. So close, 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 close. There we go. And then we can also get ground handling to start moving away. There you go. Perfect. We'll keep that on. Righty. Where we are. GPSs have been acquired. So we are the Idona 2 Alpha by Jikut. There you go. Perfect. I'm gonna have a quick look at the route over here and go to plan mode, and we're gonna do, well, on the Boeing we do step, but over here, what can we do? Have a step kind of thing. We can do it the opposite way. There we go. Oh. Well, let's do this. Let me see. Ponza, Idona. See, this is supposed to connect like this, but it's not really. I don't know why. Probably if I let's zoom in a little bit better, maybe. I don't know. Kind of weird. Well, we keep an eye on that though. Okay. LICA, and there's a discount up far. There you go. Let's check for discontinuities. Okay, so that is done. I'm gonna go to the performance page now and pull up the big ass ToLiss menu over here, and over here we're gonna do flops. One actually we can do. We're gonna be using Toga. We'll use Toga 133. Okay, we have to do this way because we can't see it that way. And then 133, and then 137. Flaps 1. There you go. No flaps. And that is be done. An hour and 13 minutes. Okay, perfect. Next phase. Good. We can actually put the weather in. We have to actually get the weather for us too, and then we can get the conditions now for a second here. Lima India Charlie Alpha. We get the weather for now here. Marco W, welcome aboard. How you doing? Captain K Pelican. Hey, hello sir, welcome aboard. I believe the preliminary date to be confirmed for the airliner IFR group flight is 5th December. Ooh, that looks fun. That looks very fun. Marco, how you doing, Marco? Alright, so we're looking at the weather now into Lamezia Terme. It's giving us 1024. We'll keep that in 1024. We'll put that in the QNH. At 090 at 5. We're using runway 10, which is perfect. Lima India Mike Juliet instead. It's giving us winds 030 at 12. So winds picked up a little bit. We might have to do a change of runway. 1026. QNH. The temperature is going to be 16, quite chilly. There you go. and winds are 030 at 12, 030 at 12. At top of descent, we're going to update this weather again. All right. And I believe we can see over here offset approach, the minimum for the localizer. Well, we'll do the ILS anyways, but we are on Charlie 788 MDA. 77776 actually. DH, there we go. Alright, so that has been done. APU. You can hear the APU starting. Usually you can press them together like that, but flap is open. Okay, we're gonna announce the ground crew that we are about to start our engine, so we don't need a pushback here. Okay, 1024 over here, 1024, and 1024 is already set over here, and 30,000 feet has been set. APU is available. APU bleed can come on. All right. Okay, so we are good to go. So I'm gonna start the engines now. I'm gonna start first engine. So engine number 2 will be the first one to be started, and this will switch to the engine mode. See, switch from APU mode to engine mode, so you have the information about the engine. And on the Airbus, all you have to do is flip this, flip the engine, and the engine should start now. There we go. And 2 is rising, which is the second stage. And then you have different stages. So you had 2 and 1. We're going to see a fuel flow indication coming up very soon. Actually, don't see it because it's CFM. Izrito, hello sir, welcome aboard. How you doing? Good to have you on board. Also constraint, there you go, that's good. And we're gonna start the engine number 1 now. I'm doing pretty good, man. A little bit sick. Getting a little bit under the weather right now. 2 people are sick in the house, so tomorrow we might just go get tested and see what's going on. We want to hope nothing, you know, we want to hope it's not what we think it is. So yeah, no, yeah. As long as I can be safe and my medical doesn't get affected by it, then we're good. Engine number 1 is available too, and we do have a perfect rotation, EGG area, all the parameters are good. At this point we're gonna go ahead and switch off the APU bleed, and we can also turn off the APU. On the ToLiss menu we need to actually remove this too. I forgot, there you go. That will disconnect everything. We are good to go. Switch over here. Second. Trying to figure out. There you go. Park brakes off. Park brakes are off. There you go. It does that sometime, unfortunately. That's an issue that we've been finding with the ToLiss. I don't know why it's doing this. See? Quick review. So a little brief of the departure. So we're gonna be heading over to Foxtrot and then down on Sierra Echo runway 10. Over here we're gonna take actually over here. We're gonna go to the left here. There we go. Gonna do flaps 1. Anyway, I just stopped to say hi. I gotta go do some stuff, but you guys stay safe. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Minty Aviation, how you doing? Welcome on board. Good to see you here. Gonna reduce a little bit the volume, and then we're gonna bring the volumes up again on departure. Okay, the left is clear, right is clear. Getting on Sierra. And since we're gonna be departing pretty soon, actually, we want to hope that the cabin crew has done their departure briefing and the safety announcement. So let's say we get a call from the cabin. There you go. Cabin crew, please be seated for departure. Oh, there we go. Dream virtual flight. Good evening. How you doing? Ciao amico, come va? Tutto bene, grazie. How you doing? How you doing? You know, I'm trying to not feel too sick right now, but you probably can hear from my voice I don't feel exactly the same. Dougal usually is the first guy that catches it immediately. He's like, oh, you okay, man? Are you feeling good? He's a great man, Dougal. We all know Dougal McTavish. I mean, Cosa stai studiando di bello during virtual flight? He said it's 2 o'clock in the morning over there, and he is studying. What are you studying? Let us know. Vision, Mr. Vision. How you doing, my friend? Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Okay, we can go ahead and turn on some of these lights. Take off lights on. DO. And all the parameters are good. Double checking. Neutral, up and down. And 1 and 2. There you go. Oh shoot. I guess I did not disconnect the... Oh no, it just turned and I did not notice. There you go. Oh, that was some engineering subjects. Looks like you study. Sounds fun though. I mean, I know it doesn't, but okay. So 1-0. I forgot the signs. A bit flirty, but guys, again, this is a work in progress. We're working to fix. I'm working to fix this scenery. So this is a conversion from P3D, and let's do a rolling takeoff actually, like the Italian way. Oh shoot, my bad. Toga, SRS. V1, rotate. Positive right, gear goes up. And we do have an immediate turn coming up soon, so enjoy the view. Autopilot on, engaged. My side flight director is active. Ground spoilers disarmed. Beautiful. Wow. That flyby was definitely something. That's a beautiful view over here, guys. During virtual flight, I love explaining too much than the severe. Well, you know, Maximum Flight Simulator 2020 will get there. We'll get there. We'll definitely. I have very good hope. It's progressing better than XP11 and P3 any other sim have done. They are coming out with updates faster. Asobo is a good team. To be honest, I'm not saying Laminar is not, but Asobo has the money to do that. Probably, I mean, there's definitely, Microsoft is a bigger company. Surprised me that Lockheed did not do it, you know, did not act the same way. But QNH now 6,000. Okay, yeah, we can. Standard. We forgot to turn on. There we go. Vision says doing great, a little busy. How are you? I'm okay, my friend. Just I'm alive, but I'm okay. My what's it called? Me and Nick were both feeling a little bit sick. Actually, Nick is the one that is feeling really sick. His fever went to 102, basically 101.9, which is pretty high. Talking about Fahrenheit, okay, that's quite a bit, I think. So, but yeah, otherwise it's I have no fever so far, but I feel muscle pain, taste issues. My nose, I can't, like, I have runny nose, stuffy nose, I would say. But I also was working a lot cleaning today, and there was a lot of dust involved, so that could be it too. Dream Virtual Flight says, yeah, but in my opinion, at the moment, it might as well have only a good graphic. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's exactly what X-Plane was. X-Plane 11 had better graphics than P3D, but it was lacking on aircraft at the beginning, if you think about, you know. Dream Virtual Flight, you have to understand that X-Plane 11 did not have good aircraft at the beginning. The 737-800 was atrocious. The 747 was atrocious until M Sparks came up with a good update. And we are right about the airport right now, and we're doing taking that turn. There we go. We're probably past 10,000 now, so landing lights should be coming off at 12,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. Alrighty. There we go. Beautiful. Well, we are going to be about 10,000 up, so we're pretty good. Are you using the X Europe? No, I'm using SFD Global and Ortho for XP. So we can 10,000 feet. We can seatbelt sign can come off. And we're on the way to Genova. So someone asked me who's doing the conversion, right? Dream Virtual Flight, I am doing the conversion by myself. I buy the scenery and I do the conversion. It's not something we're gonna be put out on the store or the forums because there's copyrights, of course, that are involved, different, you know, legal stuff. I will not be allowed to share because it's kind of like I don't know, you know, I bought the product, so I made a modification that will allow me to use it on X-Plane 11, but I cannot share it. The reason why, because that's still a PAYWARE scenery, unless I make it so well and then it comes out so good, and then I'll just email the people over there. I forgot the brand actually, but I'll email them and say, hey, do you guys okay for me uploading it? Or if you guys want, I can give it to you, or you can upload it or sell it, whatever you guys want to do. But it'd be nice to see actually a good scenery for Lamezia Terme. I think X-Plane 11 is lacking on good Italian sceneries right now. Really few. I mean, everyone focused so much in the United States, and but if you think about it, even Heathrow, we don't have Heathrow yet. We don't have Amsterdam yet. We don't have a good scenery for Charles de Gaulle. Only is missing. Rome, we have out of soft scenery, which is out of date though, because the new terminal is not there. The new terminal is not showing up. Well, it's there, but it's not. It still shows it's under construction. What other big European cities are missing? I believe Bucharest is missing. Madrid is missing, I thought. A few sceneries are missing actually, if you think about it, yeah. Madrid is missing. Who else? Yeah, help me out, guys. With major cities with missing airports. Portugal actually has a few sceneries for the main airport. Brussels is there, Luxembourg is there, Germany. You basically have all of them except for Brandenburg, or I think Brandenburg is out. I thought someone already came out with Brandenburg, but yeah. It's right. It's copyright problem now. Okay, I don't use auto for XP only for the biggest quantity of SSD required. Yeah. To be honest, all you need is zoom level 15 or even less. To be honest, you can do pretty good with both. Let me see if I can get a few people in chat now, because. And I'm gonna put you an ad, folks. Just a second. There we go. Alright, give me 1 second while I'm doing a couple of things here. Alrighty. I just have to do a few things, that's all. Give me a minute. Alright, that is done. That is done. Why is it saying 0 people watching? What happened? Actually, my whole YouTube studio went cuckoo. Is everyone in the chat? Let me refresh the page. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, YouTube is acting up again as usual. Okay, it's just so what do you guys think about all the new mods that are coming out for Microsoft? Actually, here we go. Let me reduce the volume up here. Oh, my ears. There we go. There you go. Beautiful Volotea livery, by the way. I really like it. I like the tail. I like the. It's pretty unique. You know, it's. It reminds me a little bit of a picnic table, or you know. But it's actually pretty unique. I think it's pretty good. Are you on VATSIM? No, I know it says on VATSIM, but I realize there's no one on VATSIM right now, so I was like, what's the point? Yeah, there's literally no one on VATSIM right now. Borracci della marmellata. I finally seem to have a stable version of S2020. Ooh, Google, nice. Was there another update recently? Because I mean, Asobo was putting out updates almost like Zeebo's putting out Zeebo updates. Calimera. So in technically, realistically, if you're talking about, you know, IRL things, this flight is operated by a 717. So Boeing 717 operates between Lamezia, Terme and Genova. Actually, there's a lot of 717 operating in Italy from Volotea. So just wish my hardware worked properly, like the side tech panels. Oh, yeah, I don't have any of those. And Dougal, by the way. I forgot to say, remember that the time that I said I got assaulted by a lady on my last job, but well, last week, yeah. She managed to win. She managed to win, and even though I got assaulted and I got you know, even though the cops were giving me the right, literally the sheriff department said that I was right, I was in my self-defense, the company Lyft decided to ban me from the platform during a pandemic, which is basically one of my main income. Well, no, the law was on my side, but the corporate was not. So I have videos, and I went on Twitter yesterday after I got a call from Lyft, you know. So the person I was talking to in Lyft, she was a total ass. Yeah, I do Uber. I didn't have any problems with Uber. Every time I got assaulted was on a Lyft platform. And then granted, I have a perfect 5.0 rate on both platforms. So that means it's pretty good. But what happened is, like, so when I got the call from Lyft the first time, it was not even the call about the case when I reported being assaulted, but it was a call from the case when the rider, the person that was riding, reported me for assault and some. I'm not gonna go in detail what else she did, because some of the things are not actually good for our young audience here, but no, it was all one-sided. The moment she called me, the person at Lyft, the spokesperson, whatever, the supervisor, whatever, whoever she was, but she already had her mind made it already. Like there was no way I could change her mind, even though I approved for everything. And you can see where she tried to reach for my face, trying to, you know, touch me, and I literally slapped the phone that she was having on my face and tossed it outside so I could safely leave. And that was not seen good, I guess. And what happened next is they tell me, oh well, she kept saying my name. So, are you gonna let me talk? Are you gonna let me talk? You stop talking. I'm talking. And I was like, oh, ma'am, I need to explain myself. So I need to defend myself from it. You know, I need to. And she did not let me talk or anything. So a day passed, and then they called me the following day, which was yesterday, and they were like, we just want to give you the information about the case. And I'm like, oh, okay. Am I allowed, you know, to say anything? And then she kept saying, I'm talking. And I'm like, so I couldn't even finish that, but they already had the decision being banned from the platform. But after the call, I went on Twitter and I tweeted publicly and I tagged Lyft, the company, said this is what happened and this is the reaction, and I literally went and said that Lyft stood up for a racist rider rather than for the safety of its driver. And that did not that immediately, like not even an hour later, they immediately replied to me saying, hey, we're sorry that you experienced that, please send us a DM with your full name and blah blah blah, email and phone number. So I did. So they were like they were very sorry about it. So but they We're still waiting for the calls from them though. Surprisingly, still don't get anything. But if that doesn't work, and also the other thing is, since I had body fluids on my face, because she was spitting on me and everything, and I'm feeling sick weirdly 4 days after the event. You know, after this happened, I hope that I didn't catch anything from this person. So, because if I did, lawsuits are coming down left and right, up and down. But you know, this is what happened. You know, I was getting ready for training, but of course everything came to a halt because of COVID. Flight schools are operating, but don't want to risk anything. We're waiting for that. Making us some. I need to make some money because I got furloughed from jobs, so I was driving for Uber and Lyft. So, and right now I lost. I would say most of my income was from Lyft, because I get more rides on Lyft than Uber. Even though Uber pays more, there's more people on the Lyft platform. So I lost, I can clearly say, 60 to 70% of my income because of this lady, and because of what corporate decided to. And so right now you guys will see me a little bit more on probably over here, which is good for you guys, but not great for me, because I literally lost my income there. But I'll you know, I always keep a good positive attitude and see how things will turn out, and I'm pretty sure it will turn out great for everyone. We're going through rough moments. Everyone is going through rough moments, not only me. Actually, I think I'm luckier compared to some other people. So people lost their houses, so I want to thank all my friends and everyone that is supporting me, even in the chat here, with all your memberships. I really appreciate you. Might not seem enough, a lot, but trust me, it is a lot for me. It means a lot, especially morally support. Your moral support, I think, is what we need, especially now in these moments. Being able to say, hey, we got, even though we are a small niche of people, it's a very strong group here. So appreciate you guys, very, very much appreciate you. Let me see. MeTV should say, oh, I didn't realize that there was a driver. I was on about something else. The driver probably works better anyway. What do you mean? I didn't get that. Sorry, MeTV Vision. Yeah, I was driving for the platform. I'm a contractor, I would say. Let's say that way. Yep. Let me see. Oh, Alaska 559, good day, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for your kind words. Yeah, the world has gone mad. I agree with that sentence. Oh, you were talking to Google. Uh-oh, my bad. Oh, the driver, as in the driver of the song. Now I see. I was like, yeah, okay. It'd be nice if someone can actually come up with a cockpit, with the cabin colors for Volotea. That would be cool. Very neat flight coming up here. Oh, Alaska 559 coming in with a $10 donation. Very thanks so much, my friend. Appreciate you for your kind donation. Very much appreciate you. Alaska 559, thank you, my friend. It means a lot. Every little bit counts, and it really means a lot. Thank you, appreciate it. That's my virtual ride. To be honest, Alaska 559, that's my average that I can get on a good 15-20 minutes ride, I think. Depends on the area, but like yesterday I was driving for Uber, and it was election day, so I was getting a bunch of small rides that were all like $3, $2, no tippers. Actually, not $2, $3 is the minimum, but $3 and few, like, you know, 30 cents, so $4, $5 max. And then I got this guy, which I'm gonna show you some pictures, very cool pictures in a bit. This absolute unit, this guy is I don't know, very generous. Is a person that was working for a yacht, company, like was a crew member in the yacht, and he was the head chef of the yacht. and he decided to leave the job because it was not meant for him. You know, he did not really. And so I went to pick him up in Jacksonville. I was in St. Augustine, and then I ended up being in Jacksonville. And this person, I picked him up at this. Where did I pick him up? Car rental place. Yeah, at a car rental place, and he was having a pretty rough day. He forgot his license in LA. He wanted to drive to Fort Lauderdale, start a little vacation before flying to India to visit to visit his family. And I want to tell you this story because these are little stories that really can change your mind about the world. Like, there's good people out there, and it really made me very happy yesterday. And so we were talking back and forth about, you know, how my family is back home in Italy too, and I'm half Sri Lankan too, so we had some connection. So then at the end, he was like, I was dropping at this yacht club. Well, yeah, I guess big hotel, corporate hotel, and he goes like, hey, I have a question, but do you think we can fit a few luggage in your trunk? And luckily I have a big trunk, and you can drive me to the airport. And I say, yeah, I can do that. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna update my destination. Are you able to help me out with the luggage? Because he had a lot of luggage. I was like, okay, sure. I was like, I'll leave you a tip. You know, I don't do it for the tip. I'll just go for it. I wear my gloves because safety is very important when I'm handling someone else's objects. So I went, followed him. And this huge yacht is right there. I didn't know he was even in a yacht. I didn't know he was working for a yacht at that time. You know, when I was like, this huge yacht, like 6-7 stories. I think it goes. The captains have 7 stories basically. Well, 6. 7th is not really a story, like a thing. But I was like, wow, this thing is huge. And you know. And I was helping him. You know, I actually got only to the staircase. I didn't get a way up. There was probably you need authorization, but and I took it down. And then he gave me a good tip. He gave me a $45 tip, even though the whole ride was $15-20. So he paid more on tip than the ride itself, and that was just wonderful. I thought. Very, very thoughtful. The guy was, you know, he was not a person that was. He was a worker there. It's not that he was a rich man who came on a yacht, but I'm gonna show you the pictures of the yacht though, cause that yacht. Let me tell you, folks, that was beautiful. Let me see if I can. Okay. But some friends of mine showed me pictures of Panda Express because yesterday we got Panda Express. If you guys are in the States, you know what I'm talking about. Panda Express is one of the best Chinese restaurants ever been. Takeaway. La barra sovrastante è possibile metterla anche per voli offline? Sì, anche per voli offline. Okay. I'm gonna show you guys in a bit now. Let me actually post it on my I'm gonna put it on aerial photography, but it's not really aerial. We're just gonna leave it there though. Let me see, and let me add this. Oh, the pictures are too powerful. Alright, so I'll put it on my Discord. Let me see if I can pull it up now over here. Aerial photography. There we go. And then I'll move it over here. And let's get to here, new scene. Alright. Oh, my face is here. No! Forgot my face is here. I don't even have the green screen today. Darn it. But look at this. I think it's called Kismet or something like that. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. This and that's two below. I was like, how can you put two below? I was like, it only can go in deep water, and it can do. This ship can do transatlantic without refueling. Oh, this is a kind of like a panorama picture I took. Unfortunately, it didn't come out as good as I thought, but that thing is huge, guys. Look at this. And I mean, you guys could see it, but it went far, like all over there. Like, I think it takes a minute or two to go from one end to the other end. So quite a bit. What do you got, guys? That was definitely something. Program. Sim Toolkit Pro Dream Virtual Flight. That's what I use. Sim Toolkit Pro. Hey, if you, I swear you said the guy who had the boat was not rich. Are you sure about that? Yes, Minty Aviation. He was not. He was the chef. He was the head chef there, and he was working. He worked only 6 months, and then he realized that was not for him. He was telling me that he had to share too much close ambient to the other with the other crew members, and he was telling me it was a very busy boat, a very busy yacht. They had to do a lot of okay, we are over the island of Ponza, by the way, right below us. Should be coming up, right? Ponza VOR and Ponza Island. But yeah, no, he was telling me that it's not like other yacht club where most of the time they spend in the marina, but this in 6 months he'd been all across the east coast of the United States, all the way to the Caribbean down south, and all the way up to Maine. So quite a bit. He has done quite a bit of work, and he said it was not really meant for him. And so, I mean, good for him though. He decided and took a decision that is not easy, because you know, it's good money. I think working in the yacht, but also means you have to stay away for a long period of time. We can close some of these options. We don't need that. We are far enough that we can actually go to another of our Volotea bases instead of going flying back. So there we go. I'm pretty far out, but once we get there, the Dona is going to be the Dona 2 Alpha Giguta, which is our initial approach fix, okay, which we're going to be using the Sestri VOR. Sestri VOR, here we go. That's the area of Genova. Genova is basically over here, technically. Okay, oh, here we go. Genova VOR is here. Sestri is kind of like suburbs, I would say, almost. And that's the VOR. So Sestri is actually not a city, but it's in the province, Genova province. So Italy is divided in region, province, and you know, then yeah, regions and provinces. So Genova is the main city, and all the other city around it are provinces of Genova. So have you flown Minty? No, I haven't flown Volotea. The reason why I haven't flown more Volotea is because when I moved out from Italy, Volotea was still putting their bases out. Volotea was still getting their establishing in Italy. They're not still very much established at that point. Most of the time when I flew LCC, low cost carriers, was always through EasyJet, Ryanair, and I flew with Air One and Meridiana. Actually, Meridiana is not a low cost carrier, but Air One was. I flew with Volare Web. That's a very old company. But that's the main ones I flew. And I flew with Air Berlin. Air Berlin actually is a low cost carrier. Let's not forget that. It's not yeah, kind of like they have mainline services, but it's basically a low cost carrier. I flew there. What did I fly? I think I flew. Let me think. So I flew from, well, I flew from Miami to I think it was Dusseldorf, the first one, and on the A330 Air Berlin, and then from Dusseldorf to Milano Linate I flew the I want to say the Airbus A320 from Air Berlin, but I'm not 100% sure now. It could have been no, I think it was an Airbus A320 or something. Yeah, and yes, and then on the way back I flew out of Berlin Tegel. So it was Milano Linate to Berlin Tegel on Alitalia ERJ Embraer 170 175 I think, and then from there Air Berlin A330 direct to Miami. I see. I'm from the UK, but occasionally flew down to Southampton, my local airport, and did some routes down to Mallorca, where I flew the 717 a few times. Great aircraft indeed. I bet the 717, it's basically what kind of reminds us a little bit the MD-80. To be honest, it's just a revamped. We can say it was almost a revamped A3. Sorry, MD-80. Of course, there's been major upgrades done to the cockpit and to fuselage, and yeah, it's kind of like a revamped, upgraded MD-80. A 717 is slowly becoming obsolete too, with the upcoming with the A220, Airbus A220 coming up, the newer ERJ 195 E2, I think it's called, the newest one. You know, and there's a bunch of new aircraft that are making the 717 obsolete. I see the 717 quite, I would say daily now on Daytona Beach. Used to have the MD-80 from Delta flying direct from Atlanta to Daytona Beach, but now the MD-80 is being phased out, and they replaced that with the 717. Mintia, are you from UK? Well, I love your country. I went to Portsmouth, and nice city, nice country. I want to go to England. I lived in England before. I lived in England for a few years. My bad. In an area called Colchester. People know Colchester, but I was not in Colchester. I was in a little town called Prettygate, and Colchester. It's right on the line. Ipswich Norwich line of the train, but I was in Colchester, and then I spent the last 6 months before going back to Italy in south of Manchester. But so I'm gonna ask you, Minty Aviation, what's your football team? I'm talking about European football, not American football. He's probably gonna say, if you're gonna say Liverpool, he's probably gonna say Liverpool. I don't know. I feel like Minty Aviation is a Liverpool guy. You know what we haven't done? We should have put some music, and we never put the music. Let me put this in. So you say, let me see. So Minty Aviation said, my football team is actually Barcelona. Ooh. I would have preferred if you said Liverpool. Half of my family live in Spain. I see, Minty. So tú hablas español un poquito. Yo hablo un poquito de español. Entiendo español muy bien. Hablar un poquito de español. El español es muy similar. Let me see. El idioma es muy similar to italiano, muy similar, so Yo entiendo el español muy bien, but hablar español, no mucho bien. There you go. And my whole grammar is gone. Basically, I forgot the grammar, but I guess can be a polyglot. I speak a little bit. Yo también. Yeah, I know the bad words. That's for sure in many languages actually. Yo también. Parcero. There we go. Lamezia Aviation es mi hermano. There we go. Near Warminster. Okay. I'm gonna make a joke and you're gonna hate me for that. Is that warmer Dougal over there? You cannot subscribe for that. I know. Kind of like sad joke, you know. But if you're sick and you're gonna start making sad jokes, okay? It's sad that we actually don't have a good view of the Italian coast over there. Oh, 4 miles. Like full. Are we talking about Imperial miles, Statue miles? What are we talking about that? I really never understood how miles work, to be honest. I actually hated the mile system. I feel like kilometers are much easier because it's much linear. 1,000 meters makes a kilometer, but 1,000 feet doesn't make a mile, right? So I'm like, ugh, damn it, England and America making things much more complicated. I'm fooled, gonna sleep. All right. Oh, okay. Now I read it right. Dougal, you have a good night. Thank you. Appreciate you, my friend. We'll see you tomorrow, probably. Let me see. Actually, I think tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna stream or I'm gonna upload a video. We'll see. All right. You take care, my friend. You take care. All right. No worry, Lamezia Aviation. I fully understand. Adios. Adios, parcero. Buenas noches. There you go. Yeah, no, but the England people are too nice. Except for Dougal and Minty and few other people I know, I can actually disagree with that, especially in Essex and London area. I find out, like, even in Manchester, to be honest, they were, I think it's a big city problem, but not in Colchester, not at my place where I was staying, but I found out some very nasty people. Oh, you heard that? Damn it, Minty, you still here? The landscape is fantastic. I mean, I love the countryside though in England. That's one thing. I'm not a fan of the cities. London is just too chaotic for me. I'm like, as soon as I see the tube system, same in France and Paris. Like when I see the underground system, I'm like, who throw a bowl of spaghetti on this map? Which line I need to take to get to my destination? It's just overly complicated. Like I was just gonna walk it. I don't like that song. That's my end song. I don't know why it's playing. Here you go. Darn it, Minty. You have a good night, Minty Aviation. Thank you again for stopping by. And again, if you guys want to join us on Discord and join the lovely membership, all you have to do is press the join button and choose the membership that you prefer, and that will help to support the channel, support myself. And you know, I'm working on 3 videos that I'm gonna put out in the next few weeks. It's not very easy to actually compile the files and come up with a good video, but I'm working as hard as I can while I'm not working or driving. Yeah, there will be some special content just for you guys. So if you want to join us using the membership program, please go ahead. That will be greatly appreciated. Or if you want to donate through the super chat too, I mean, that's fine too. But yeah, the membership, it's meant to help us, so thank you so much. So we are actually getting close to top of the descent, which is gonna happen in a few minutes here. We are over the Isola del Giglio. If you guys know where Giglio is, it's where the Costa Concordia went down. The cruise ship. Yep. But let's plan for our descent. We're looking over here. I don't see the plane still. Oh. Okay, minimum route altitude 6,000. Minimum holding altitude is 5,000 if procedure VR on route 28 is expected. Okay. 6,000, 6,000, that's 6,500, 6,000, okay. So, Jikut. Okay. It will be 4,000 over here, 3,370, okay. And it's time for us to descend. Oh, we descend a bit too early though. That's okay, we start early and then we get down a bit more. Doggy22, hello sir, welcome aboard, how you doing? Welcome aboard. If you guys are new to the channel, as always, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. That will be greatly appreciated. Vision says hopefully I'll be able to start flying again before Christmas. Vision, are you talking about real life or on the sim? So guys, be ready. Once we get closer to Genova, we'll see a little frame drop. We are right now 60 over basically the Italian coast here, which is not bad, thinking that there's pretty much a good cloud coverage. I was not expecting that, but once we get closer to Genova, we will see an increase of decrease of frames because the scenery, the PAYWARE scenery, is the V4 version, which should help, but still it's pretty rough on your pretty fast. Sorry, pretty fast. I was reading the message. It's pretty rough on your frames. But while this stream is fast, as in the plane is going fast, I am moving too fast. What's going on? Is it a good or bad thing? Let me know, because if I'm doing something bad, please let me know, so that for the next time we know what to do better. It's always good to have inputs from you folks. What I want to do is actually do a plan mode over here and see, because I noticed something and I want to correct that. Jikut. So Jikut, I should intercept. I don't understand what all this is about. You see, it's not doing what I wanted technically. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. Oh, how fast the messages were going through. Oh, don't worry, they're gonna slow down because this is not my usual time for stream, so there's not many people in the chat. I usually stream at noon, like 12 p.m. Eastern, maybe 3 p.m. Eastern, never this late, but work schedule worked this way today, so there you go. We're doing 452 actually over the ground, not bad. Yeah, I kind of started too early, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop. At 26,000. Alright, so fuel on board, we're good actually. Everything looks just fine. Gross weight is good, so we are actually pretty good at that. Landing elevation is automatic. Beautiful. Let's go to the fuel page here. Fuel on board 6140 kilogram, which is pretty good. The middle tank is gone. We have still our inner tanks pretty much there. So we have in case of a go around, we have enough fuels. We'll try not to have a go around. Temperature, it's minus 10 degrees Celsius. We do have visible clouds, so in a moment, once we cross through that layer, we will see if the temperature gets any better. If it's not, if it stays there, if it gets at 0, anything below 0 included will activate the anti-ice, which is automatic on this plane, but we'll make sure we'll have it on. Probably heat was not on. We'll do it now. Sadly, I had to get a new monitor. Spent $220 on a new one. Now I had to save up some more money to get the new side stick. Oh, it's okay, man. There's time. There's a lot of time for that. Let me add the music now, because keep doing the wrong music thing. Let's have a look at the weather too, by the way. Why not? Weather seems to be unchanged, but let's double check anyway. Lima India Mike Juliet, weather reporting 030 at 9, but it's variable 360 to 060. Okay, and the QNH is 1026, 16 degrees. Okay, so that is good. Let me go ahead and next phase. 1026 is the same. 030. Okay, so the winds have changed a little bit. So 030 at 9. That should be nice. There you go. That has been set. We're looking at the speeds right now. Then we're gonna review this in a bit too. Looking at 134 on the approach, and landing we're gonna be passing over the threshold at 129 knots. Okay. Alrighty. We're getting close for the top of descent again. Since we start descending a bit too early, we'll press it again once we are right on top of that. Ladies and gentlemen, in a few moments we will start our descent into Genova. At this point, please return to your seat, fasten your seatbelts, and make sure your tray tables are in the upright position. We expect some nice weather into Genova. Winds are coming from the east side. And we'll have to do, you will see the city on the right side of your plane, so enjoy the view. We'll probably do a circle to land approach by looking at the wind conditions right now. And we'll say thank you for flying with Volotea today. The cabin crew will pass through the cabin one more time before landing to do a final check. Please cooperate with them and appreciate your business with us today. Thank you for flying Volotea. Hi Krish, hello. Vision says just hoping I can get a new flight 6 soon. I haven't flown since the beginning of October. Ooh. And oh, winds have changed a little bit. So we're looking for a oh, we need to change first of all. Dot. There we go. Let's start our descent. V deviation is coming up. So we'll probably have to look for a circle to land. We'll do a circle to land. It's gonna be tight. I'm not gonna do the approach over here. We'll just do the offset and then circle to land. Because winds are 030, so we can't really use I don't know, let me see. SimToolKey Pro has a nice tools over here. Tools data, here you go. Wind calculator for Lima India Mike Juliet. Now let's see if I use runway 10, we'll have 3 knots headwind, 13 knots of crosswind. If I use runway 28, it's going to be 4 knots of tailwind, 12 knots of crosswind. What you guys want to do? Well, it's mostly going to be crosswind. What you guys would prefer to do? Circle to land or just do an easy approach? Well, easy. Should we do a circle to land or should we do an approach like an offset ILS? You guys decide. Mr. Skyhawk, how you doing? Welcome aboard. I have the A319, the ToLiss A319, the real A319, the FS Labs A319. We're talking about the ToLiss, right? Because if you had the real A319, you would be right next to me, actually. At that point, I would stand up, come over here, and say, "Hey, Skyhawk, how's Skyhawk, Mr. Skyhawk? How's it going?" You're the captain now. That's how it's gonna be. Hats off at that point. Like V1 simulation gets this spot. V1 320 sim pilot, they get that spot, and Avioman should be probably here on the jump seat. Be like 320 sim pilot, V1 simulation in here, and Avioman is watching. That's gonna be it. That's how it's gonna be. And again, I want to remind you guys that we do have memberships available. All you have to do is press the join button. If you guys want to support the live stream, support myself, especially during the pandemic, that would be greatly appreciated by using the join button. There's definitely membership, and so yes, why not, right? Alright, Uptin, we're descending now pretty good actually. We are pretty stable descent now. Spezia, La Spezia basically. We'll see the little green dot coming down. It's trying to catch up to us, but we're going faster than that. I don't know why. Has this plane been, is the A319 been updated any recently? Like I thought it was, like I thought the A321 was, not the A319. A321 was updated. 21,800 feet, so we're gonna get down over here, and our cruise transition level is flight level 50. So at that point, I will switch it to the local QNH, which is 1026. Hope you guys are enjoying the view. No upon. As I told you guys, the frames are getting a little bit lower now. Well, I'm 60, but on the wing view, somehow I'm getting 50, 48, 50, 57, 60, actually pretty constant there. On this side, I'm getting a little bit less, 46. I guess it's because it's loading the scenery already. I don't know. Well, even though if I look inside the cockpit right ahead, it's 60. Huh, that's new. That's pretty cute. Yeah, 58, 60. I like to keep it that way, this and this one a bit closer to me. That's just preferences. Doing pretty good descending, and keep it on engine mode right now, especially here that we're in a very critical moment. We are getting close to a critical moment of the flight phase, which is the approach. Every time the plane is at lower speed and at lower altitude, that is considered critical moment for any plane. The critical moments are entering the runway, taking off, climb out, you know, and then you got takeoff. So you get takeoff, and then you got the approach and the landing. The reason why, because your speed is low and you're low to the ground. When you're in cruise, yes, still critical. That means still, I mean, the whole phase you should be analyzing as a critical moment, but extra precaution and attention must be given to the aircraft if you are flying during these conditions, during these flight phases. So most of the accidents, actually accidents happen on the ground. Actually, most of it, you believe me or not, most of the accidents happen on the ground, not even in the air. And then takeoff and landings, especially on the approach. One of the accidents that happens the most actually is on the final turn, when planes move from base to final. That's probably one of the most lethal and one of the most dangerous phases probably on the approach, when you transition from the approach to your final approach, because your aircraft is slow. You're taking usually a turn. In the airliners, luckily, you're not really doing a circuit like a traffic pattern, but sometimes they can give you a very steep turn, and that's when your aircraft is not in a very comfortable zone. Slow approach, higher angle of attack, and you're on a turn, and that induces a loss on lift. So I wish I had good frames. I only get 15. What are you running on, Mr. Skyhawk? Are you running it on it's very important to have a good CPU. So how long is this been stream? Well, an hour and a half. Not too bad. Let's take this. We're probably gonna be at the 2 hours mark for this stream. Alrighty, so Idona is gonna be our first part. Actually, I knew you were going to say a Mac. Skyhawk Sim Pilot, you need to upgrade that. Unfortunately, Mac are not meant for this. I'm meant for a bunch of other things. I used to love my MacBook Pro, but I love my iPad more than the MacBook Pro now. But they are meant for other type of things. I mean, Final Cut, all that fancy stuff, the colors of the screen, the typing, it just felt so good and nice, but not ready for gaming. But but I don't get me wrong, I love my Mac Pro, my Apple products. Actually, get me wrong, because I do not love my Apple products except for the iPad. Which I lost. Yeah, my iPad got stolen or lost. Probably stolen, but Mr. Rester, how you doing, my friend? How you doing? Good to have you here. Rest is another fellow streamer, by the way, guys. If you don't know him, give it a little look and give it a subscribe and see if you have time. Join his live streams whenever you can. So, Chrissy Mulligan, hello, sir. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, benvenuto a bordo. Since we're in Italy now. Okay, Idona. So we are getting down maybe a little bit now. Well, how should I have done this a bit before to bring the right. Mr. Chief Sim Pilot, the man. How's it going? Welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Very good to see you here. Yeah, we stream over on Twitch. Sorry, I was able to join some of your stream. Oh, my bad. I swam from school work and watching elections right now. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna say make comments, of course, because I'm trying to make it apolitical, but right now I'm liking it. So you already know. So I'm okay with what's happening. So actually, if you have if you have an update to me, I haven't want to check, you can send me a DM, maybe not in here, on what's going on. I know Arizona basically went blue, and Wisconsin too. So she just did a YouTube stream. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Good to know. How did it go? Hope it went well. If you guys are new to the channel, again, make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe, and please make sure to support the channel by using the join button and joining the membership program, which really can start for very cheap every month, or you can go to the highest tier, which is $9.99. But 10,000, actually we passed 10,000, and we actually need to put the fastest seatbelt sign on. Ooh, what's the temperature? Actually, pretty good. +5. No icing condition. Alright, good. Good saving some money. Yep. That's always a good idea. Alright, so intercept D12S. Why is it not taking this though? I don't understand that. So I'm supposed to intercept that, but it's not taking it. Yeah. Remember, guys, we're doing a circle to land probably because the winds are not favorable for that type of approach. We're gonna do a double wind check though. And as you guys can see, we are allowed to, okay, circle to land. Circling restriction, the pop UK, turn with 10 by night. Cat D, circling it with a louder UK. Cat D, no, there's nothing that applies to us. Oh yeah, 5,000. 1026. 1026. Also, we have to look at our circling minimum. $1360. We actually had to change that. 1347. Oh, actually, we might be only be able. Oh, actually, no. Visibility is pretty good. Yeah, it's not doing the circle, which is weird. Okay, so we're getting closer, guys. Okay, sorry guys, I went quiet. I was reading a little. I was concentrating on a little bit. Okay, so we are getting set for that. There you go. All right, going off to go to my friend. All right, man, no worries. Yep, peace out, my friend. Oh, we should be a little lower than that, but 3370. Oh, no. I know what you're doing. You caught the fake localizer. You caught the fake localizer, my friend. We overshot the turn there. 2,500. Oh, we busted everything here. That was ugly. I knew that was not right. Breaking off. Let's stay. We can get down to, since we have visual, we can get down to traffic pattern altitude. Oh, my bad.
Too low, terrain.
Yeah, we good.
Too low, terrain.
1,000 feet. Keep it 1,000 feet though. My bad. That was ugly. We see the end of the runway. Get down. I am not comfortable with my setup right now here. There you go. This is not gonna look good at all. Oh, actually, it's not bad. See that crosswind there, though? Oof. I'll take the landing. Whatever that number is, probably like around 300. Oof. Landing was 182. I thought it was a little bit worse than that, but I'll take 182, guys. I'll take 182 anytime. With that condition, we got pretty much crosswind there the whole time. Pretty good crosswind there. Pierre Edward, hello sir, welcome aboard. Yeah, let's see, it looks pretty. This is the Bravo Charlie sceneries for Genova. There's an out of stop scenery too, but this is the one that I like the most. And they recently updated to the V4, which if you own the V2 and the V3, I think the upgrade is $14. But otherwise, if you buy it out, it's a bit expensive, but it's worth it. The city is very well modeled too. Take the very last gate there. So I think this one, no, I installed the V4, but I did not delete the V3, so it overrided the thing. I'm not sure if this still works, unfortunately, but because it shows that it has SAM, but I think I messed up the installation process, so we'll have to see. I'll just stop over here. I wonder if this comes all the way here, or is that just meant for... No. There's Sam. No, I think it doesn't work here, but it's okay, whatever. We just deboard using the stairs. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Genova S3. We never did that. And now we did it. Park brakes on, right? Yeah, park brakes are on. APU is on. Let's go ahead and engine number 2, shut down. Engine number 1, shut down. We did a kind of like a localizer approach. We didn't really do an ILS approach because the ILS, we've captured the false localizer. We captured the false localizer. Actually, it doesn't really happen often that XP11 simulates that, but it happened. Okie dokie. Alright, so without further ado, let's just hop in and just do a quick replay. There you go. Let's put you... actually, let's put you so you guys can see the city too. Yeah, I messed up here. I messed up big time. I shouldn't be flying over the city like that. But I was weird. I told you guys, remember when that approach did not seem to be right, but it's okay. Next time we know, if we have visual, what to do. Lesson learned. Yeah, we completed the flight. See, it went the opposite way. I say no, turn it back because I enjoy the view, but the weather has changed now. I get good frames though, I have to say. I was expecting a little bit worse, but not bad. Yeah, I was way too bad here. Way too bad on the approach. Way too close to the city. But but to be honest, we got a good closer look of the city. So we got the port side over here, and the aquarium of Genova is right there, but we broke off right now. But let's see if I can show it to you again. Here, the Genova aquarium is here. Really nice aquarium. You get from the train station. There's 2 train stations you can get off. One over here and one uphill somewhere over here. But and you walked it down basically. Let's set ourselves to replay mode. Here we go. Replay mode on. And over here we got a little bit low, but we did a traffic pattern basically, because at that point, since we have the visibility, we can get low to the traffic pattern altitude too. We don't need to stay at the MDA at that point. Since we have visual, everything's good. Let's swear right across the threshold. We put the landing gear down. bad. Just can see this is the airport over here. Straighten up the wings. Check outside to see. I hate right hand traffic patterns though. I love left hand because you can see it if you're on the left seat. If you're on the right seat, there we go. Coming in for the final approach here. Pretty neat, huh? Alright, so let's see. The other view is over here. Very, very nice. What do you guys think? There's a nice view over here of the part of the suburbs over here. Oh, and an ambulance going by again. Oh, look at this view, guys. Oof, beautiful view. Look at the city over here. It reminds me when you ever flown to Lebanon on the scenery, the Lebanese scenery, they have Beirut. Kind of, yeah, the same buildings, a lot of buildings there. That's beautiful. See if we can get a good tower view. Ah, never mind. To manually set the tower view. Oh, which is right there. Alright. You guys all smash that like button and the subscribe button? You better, right? Wish they would fix this kind of like bad coloring texture, but that could be just my end. There you go. Remove the crab and land it. There you go. Drop the wing on the where the winds were coming from this side, from here. So drop the wing before landing. You guys can see that good technique over here. The crabbing. Remove that crab and drop the wing on the wind side. There you go. Drop the wing. There you go. That's a very good crosswind actually technique. Probably not as good as what V1 simulation and 320 Simpari can do. Since they actually fly on this bird, I fly on smaller planes than in real life, not like this. But hey, let's have a better look over here and see how that goes. It'll bring the sounds up actually. Let's bring the sounds up so you guys can hear the engines. There you go, the crabbing. Look at the crab. Reduce the crab, drop the wing. There you go. Pretty good. Yeah, let's analyze it one more time. There you go. So here you go. Still have the crab, and then I'll give here you go, a little hint. You don't need much on the Airbus, looks like, because every time I too much, I always exaggerate. So when you get that, you lose some lift, and you can see that. Now to counteract the winds trying to push you, you lower the wing, and that's what I did. Lower the wing, get it back, and immediately rudder to keep that aircraft straight with the runway. There we go. Because the winds will try to push you even if you're on the ground. That's one of the techniques you can have when you land in crosswind conditions. So there we go. Let's have a look over here. Oh, this looks beautiful though. That's the monument dedicated to Christopher Columbus, which is from this city, by the way. So the airplane landing, and the sideways. You always land sideways, including crosswind, and then it corrects the angle at the very end. Shaquille Oatmeal, how you doing, my friend? I want to get a good snapshot over here. Here we go with the city and the plane land here. With the city, the port. Man, it looks beautiful though. Almost real, don't you guys think? Damn, that's actually... All right, ladies and gentlemen, this was it. I want to say thank you for all my friends that tuned in tonight, and all the likes, the subscribe, the donation that came through. Thank you, Alaska559, for your kind donation after you know, what we're going through. So very much appreciate. Do you have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? Pierre Edward, yes I do. Actually, my latest I did a stream not too long ago. So again, thank you again. Make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe on the way out. Check out our Discord channel and www.simwaysupport.org for to know a little bit more about the Simway support and what we do. The next group fight, it's coming up. Again, thank you so much. Aviaman is out. Be safe, wash your hands, follow your government directives, and blue skies, everyone.
But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too.